हाँ जी, मैं पता है क्लीन शेव हो गई है, मैं यूखानो हूँ. वेलकम बैक टू द शो एंड टुडे वी आर लकी टू हैव नॉट वन बट टू गेस्ट. एक पूरा इस्लामाबाद से आई हैं, पता नहीं क्या इतना ख़ास शो में लग गया था कि सिर्फ इस शो के लिए इस्लामाबाद से हैं. वेलकम टू द शो अनुषा. अनुषे एंड सेकंड हमारे टाइकून, हमारे जायंट जो हैं वो हैं शमल, नन अदर देन द CEO ऑफ टोनी एंड गाय. वेलकम टू द शो. कहीं कहीं भी वेव कर दें कहीं ना कहीं कैमरा नज़र आ जाएंगे आप. या सो अनुषे, let's start with you first. So you're a freelance artist. You do makeup. You do what else? Just give me your intro. Just have to be a bit closer.
I'm a fashion designer. I love makeup and I do makeup. I'm a model, actress, digital artist.
And education.
And education, I'm fashion designer.
You're still studying?
I'm studying fashion designing from LCC.
How do you manage education and 5 नौकरियां साथ में? मतलब how does that work? Are you that
Well,
good at it या फिर वो?
Well, it's one thing मैं जो साथ साथ सीख रही हूँ. फैशन डिज़ाइनिंग में हमें सिखाया जाता है टू क्या कहते हैं, डिजिटल आर्ट हमें उसके साथ सिखाया गया. मॉडलिंग और मेकअप इज़ वन ऑफ माई पैशन, समथिंग आई लव टू डू. तो वो मैं ऑन द साइड करती हूँ एवरी टाइम आई गेट टाइम फ्री, तब लाइक आई डू इट.
बट पेरेंट्स क्या सपोर्ट कर रहे हो? कह रहे हैं कि क्या कह रहा है अभी एजुकेशन में ध्यान दो, ये चीज़ें बाद में कर लेना.
नो, they've never been like that. They've been very supportive. They know कि it's a part of my education, you know. कि मैं fashion designer हूँ साथ साथ, like fashion world is my thing. So
बट वो ये नहीं कहते बेटा इंडस्ट्री में बहुत खतरनाक लोग होते हैं, इतनी यंग एज पे इंडस्ट्री में ना जाओ, स्टफ लाइक दैट. बिकॉज you just told me you're half पठान, so मैं पठान फैमिली से मुझे पता है वो कितने कंजर्वेटिव होते हैं.
my mom, maybe my dad, sometimes acting के मामले में बहुत लोगों ने थोड़ा सा किया था, but other than that they're very nice, they're very supportive, they understand their kids.
And what have you acted in recently?
I acted in Anna. I had this role of Bina with Altamash, Joey, you might know, Nimul Khabar, और हम तीनों का trio था, and I was that girl who called and was like, stay away from my fiance.
So right now, how does the business make a business work? Because आप digitally तो सारा कुछ कर रही हैं, and you're competing with people like. So how does that work? मतलब you coming on as a freelancer, मैं अभी तस्वीर भी डालूंगा यहाँ पे नीचे देखना. So when I did the voting कि who should be on the show, she got 68% votes and Shamal was like, dude, this girl is thrashing me. क्या scene है? So how does that work? कि मतलब आप as a freelance, you're I wouldn't say competition, but how do you manage it? Business कैसा चल रहा है? Because there's a lot of competition now in the market. बहुत saturated हो चुकी है market अब.
There is, or especially after the YouTube trend that started, like I feel like बहुत सारी जो लड़कियां हैं और बच्चे हैं उन लोगों को बहुत मौका मिलता है कि you know to come forth and do what they're doing. और competition है obviously. आप art field या media field में आओ तो आपको obviously competition feel होता है, but it's always about what you're doing and how you're doing it, and I feel content with what I'm doing and I feel like I'm good at it.
But what are the pros and cons of freelance? अभी तुम 5 नौकरियां कर रही हो. What are the pros and what are the cons and क्या failures अभी तक face किए हैं?
यार failures ये होते हैं कि basically promotion में basically you know as a freelancer you don't get a lot of promotion because you're not a company, you're like not working under a salon or in a salon. So that's something I have to face as a makeup artist. Other than that मेरे ख्याल से
Yeah, keep
thanks.
talking.
Other than that बस यही है कि like you know promotion में थोड़ा सा मसला होता है.
And what's the edge that you have? Because you were telling me before the interview कि यार ये edge है जो कि companies के पास नहीं है. So I would love to hear that.
Well, I want to expand my मैं अपना makeup YouTube पे expand करना चाहती हूँ और on internet. I feel like इन दोनों का Instagram का और YouTube का इतना ज़्यादा trend हो गया है कि anyone who wants to start makeup, designing, modeling, they can come on.
But there's also a gap that you fill, ना कि you were telling me कि किस तरह
yeah,
से
freelancer makeup artist, I feel like they are filling in the gap in the market by presenting new ideas, new products
And you're not like limited to a brand. आप लोग कुछ
I'm
भी उठा
not.
के दिखा सकते हो कि
Like
यार
we're more product oriented. Like people don't know what they need until we show them. Okay, this is what you might need, and they go like, oh, हाँ, you know, I like the look and I would like to try it. इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा risk आ जाता है, because you know, when you're doing something new on someone's face, it's risky because they might not like it. They might be like, you know, कि क्या किया मेरे साथ. तो वो थोड़ा सा मसला होता है. Like that's a risk that you have to take. But if you are good at it, if you are मतलब अगर आप उसको achieve कर सकते हो, then you know you can go places.
you are going places. But what tip would you give to the kids who are watching and want to be a freelance makeup artist, stylist, जो भी कि यार ये कर लो and you can make it. If you don't follow these rules, फिर जानी game off है.
I would tell them कि अपना fear को put aside करो. And I know जितने भी artist होते हैं, they don't come forth. Why? Because they want to perfect their content या चीज़ उसको perfect करके आगे आना चाहते हैं. Don't get into that. Perfection comes with the practice. Just go for it. If it's in your head, if it's that's your idea, just go for it. Don't wait on nobody.
Don't wait on nobody. With that, अब अनुषा जी कुर्सी छोड़ेंगे और senior artist आएंगे अंदर.
I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous.
I'm nervous. You know, this guy is sitting on Yukano's show. Everyone's so funny. I messaged him saying, यार बस सारे तो बड़े funny है आपके show के ऊपर. मुझे तो comedian बनना होगा यार.
होस्ट का कमाल है.
कमाल है.
So शमल, मैं एक लाइन में बड़ी अच्छी, मैं एक रात को सोचा मैं किस तरह इस बंदे को इंट्रोड्यूस कराऊँ. So इसकी इंट्रोडक्शन इस तरह ही हो सकती है कि ये बंदा वो है कि जब ये नहीं था तो लोग नाई कहते थे. जब ये आया अब लोग स्टाइलिस्ट कहते हैं. ही क्रिएटेड जॉब्स फॉर स्टाइलिंग. अब लोग नाई नहीं कहते किसी को, कहते हैं कि यार मैं स्टाइलिस्ट के पास जा रहा हूँ. डेपिलेक्स नहीं जा रहा, मैं टोनियन गाय जा रहा हूँ. ठीक है ना. तो
Depilex ही हमारा है वैसे.
I know, but at that time that was only like get comfortable because this is gonna be fun.
No, I'm comfortable.
Yeah. So Shamal, just a brief introduction. Before in 2009, you brought the company to Pakistan. Before that, where were you? How did you practice? किस तरह से how did you start this empire?
तो यार मैं जो I started when I graduated from college, I was doing जो हर कोई करता है, you know, माँ बाप बोलते हैं business करें और ये वो सारा. तो मैंने बोला ठीक है सही है वही करते हैं. बट जब मैं कॉलेज गया, I went to Canada, I realized कि यार कोई चाइनीज़ बच्चा जो लाइब्रेरी में है ना, मुझे आधा टाइम पढ़ के मेरे से बेहतर ग्रेड्स मिलते हैं उनको. तो मैंने बोला यार पूरी ज़िंदगी में यही करूँगा, मतलब कि work double and get half the result, or I can try something
And
else.
what were you studying?
So I've got a major in accounting and a minor in human resources.
Wow, nothing to do with.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
And then oh, how did you switch? And how did you end up with Tonian guy?
यार तो फिर मैंने सोचा कि my mother's a hairdresser and she's been there for over 30 years. और मैंने बोला यार इसको गेम थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा बढ़ाते हैं, you know. और obviously I was young then, the girls were pretty. And so I said, this is the best motivator, isn't it? Like, so I said, okay, let's do this. And I went to London and I studied a Tonian guy over there. And उधर जाके मुझे समझ में आया कि यार जो पैशन होता है बंदे का ना, उसको फॉलो करना चाहिए.
Right.
क्योंकि मैं वो चाइनीज़ बंदा हो गया था जो लाइब्रेरी में बैठता था और लोग मुझसे आके पूछते थे कि यार किस तरह करते हैं ये ब्रेड या किस तरह, हालांकि मैंने कभी किया नहीं, you know. So over there I discovered कि मेरी जो पैशन थी वो क्या थी और how important it is to follow your dream.
And then you convinced the owner, what is his name,
Tony Muscolo.
To bring the company to Pakistan.
Yeah, so I mean I sat down with him straight up, you know, और मैंने बोला यार सीन ये है कि
गेम ये है
तो उसने बोला ठीक है भैया आप आए मेरे साथ काम करें. So I worked in Sloane Square with him, where he would work on Saturdays. He was like a mentor to me. He recently passed away. And you know, every day he would give me tips. He's like, you know, Shamal, you're going to blow up in Pakistan. And I'd be like, all right, Tony, let's do this, you know.
So fast forward 2009, you bring the company to Pakistan. What were the first failure जो hit हुआ कि यार नहीं bro, ये तो सही नहीं हुआ.
यार पता है बिजनेस में जब आप खोलते हैं ना, and I was, you know, you had this discussion with her as well, कि एक जो चीज़ है कि you will fail. And जब failure नहीं होती तो आपको डरना चाहिए, क्योंकि you know when things are going good, I'm scared because I was like यार एक failure आने वाला है, बस मुझे पता नहीं है क्या है. तो मतलब कि this is one thing about starting a business, you know, it's part and parcel. The people who survive are the ones that go through that failure, and the people who fail are the ones who were like, yaar mere upar jadoo ho gaya, mere upar ye ho gaya, mere upar, the game is aapko survive karna padta hai.
It's very simple. Evolve or die.
Evolve or
नहीं
die.
करोगे-
So this is it, man.
This is
why
evolve-
I'm here.
this is why he's in my
I'm evolving. Like,
That's what I told him. So
Yeah.
now you're a teacher. You have an academy. How does that work? किस तरह से आप बच्चों को mentor कर रहे हैं? How can people apply?
You know what's amazing is that 10 years ago when I started off, लोग मेरे पास जो आते थे उनको पढ़ना लिखना नहीं आता था, उनको और they had failed at everything else जो उन्होंने ट्राई किया. उन्होंने बोला मुझे हेयर ड्रेसर बनना है, and this is my dream and this is my passion. तो मेरे पास उस टाइम पैसे नहीं थे. मैंने बोला देखें मैं आपको सिखा सकता हूँ, आप मेरे लिए काम कर सकते हैं, मगर मैं आपको सैलरी कुछ नहीं दे सकता क्योंकि मेरे पास खुद नहीं है. तो मैंने बोला I said I can't promise you कि मैं where I can take you, but I can promise you that I'll try. Fast forward 8 years, they're making more money than bankers. They have their own salons with me at Tony and Guy. And the industry itself, especially with this new, the millennial generation, they're coming now. Now what's happening is that people are coming. They're more aware. They come into the salons and उनको सीन पता है क्या है.
उनके पास अपने आइडियाज़ होते हैं.
अपने आइडियाज़ होते हैं. और अभी जो मेरा रोल है ज़्यादा मोटिवेशनल है. पहले पढ़ाने का ज़्यादा था और अभी भी हम पढ़ाते हैं, ठीक है. मगर द प्रॉब्लम इज़ कि अभी जो है एवरीथिंग इज़ ऑन यूट्यूब, so where does that leave the teacher, which is a big question for in today's world. कि अब अगर सब कुछ YouTube पे है तो फिर टीचर की क्या ज़रूरत है, right? But I think you still need the teacher to kind of motivate, really kind of mentor, because the problem is that the problem with the millennial generation is they want too much too fast, and which is great.
Instant validation.
Instant validation, right? And and I keep telling people that you can't run before you walk.
सुन रहे हो?
So no, it's true, and it's amazing what I see these kids, and before where people would specialize in just one thing, एक ही चीज़ में मैंने बस पेंटिंग ही करनी है, ठीक है. अब आर्टिस्ट की अंदर जो पैशन है इट कैन कम आउट इन ऑल फॉर्म्स. अगर आपको शेफ़ बनना है आप शेफ़ बन सकते हैं, फोटोग्राफर बनना है फोटोग्राफर बन सकते हैं, हेयर ड्रेसर बनना है, मेकअप आर्टिस्ट बनना है, आपके पास कोई रुकावट नहीं है. एंड दिस इज़ द अमेजिंग थिंग about this generation and the amount of information we have. So I think what we need is we just need someone to give them the fundamentals. Okay? Like for example, I wanted to learn photography, yeah? So I went and I took the fundamental course for like 2-3 weeks, and the rest of it I just learned from YouTube, But I think that fundamentals is still really important to just ground somebody first. And then they can move on to bigger and better. There's no stopping.
But another problem with the millennials is that they want to do everything. Do you see that as a problem, or do you see that as a good thing? इनके पास इतनी ज़्यादा information है.
ये एक और problem है, ठीक है, क्योंकि वो spaz हो जाते हैं, what I mean? So the thing that you can इसकी ये है कि the downside is कि आप एक चीज़ को करके आप जैसे ही थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम होता है बोला नहीं मैंने नहीं करना, मैं दूसरी चीज़ ट्राई कर लेता हूँ, और फिर आपकी पूरी ज़िंदगी इसी में चली जाती है कि पहले आप फोटोग्राफर थे, फिर आप हेयर ड्रेसर थे, फिर आप मेकअप आर्टिस्ट थे, और फिर एंड में आप किसी चीज़ में अच्छे नहीं है, सारी चीज़ों में मीडियोकर हैं, ठीक है. सो दिस इज़ अगेन वेयर मेंटोरिंग in a school form or in a academy form comes in, because the mentor will teach you to how to focus, right, and master one craft before you move on to the next. And I think this is something which is really important.
लेकिन एक चीज़ अब मुझे बताएं कि एक चीज़ ऐसी क्या है जो कि फ्रीलांसर्स के पास है, आपके पास नहीं है, और आपके पास है फ्रीलांसर्स के पास नहीं है, जो
देखिए
एक दूसरे को.
अभी जो है ना, एज आई सेड, गेम जो है दोनों तरफ से इवॉल्व हो सकता है. जिस तरह ये इवॉल्व हो रही है, मैं भी इवॉल्व हो रहा हूँ, ठीक है. द प्लेइंग फील्ड इज लेवल. ओके, बिफोर आई यूज्ड टू सी these big names, I don't want to name anyone, but who didn't know how to cut hair, color hair, do makeup, but they had huge salons, ठीक है. And it was a farce, because ऊपर से वो देखते थे, दिखाते थे कि मुझे सब कुछ आता है, मगर अंदर से कुछ नहीं आता था, which leads to a lot of insecurity. In today's world, you can't do that anymore. You can't blag your way through कि मैं makeup artist हूँ और आपने कोई कुछ किया नहीं, you know what I mean? So, which is also an amazing thing. So, I think from both sides it needs to evolve,
But you right now safe to say you're the giant in Pakistan. Who do you see as your competition? 'Cause
इतना भी giant नहीं हुए हम लोग.
चलो humble हो जाओ, but we know. But who do you see yourself as a competition? Because I see कि अगर कोई competition ना improvement नहीं आती, you become stale. So who is your competition? If not, तो how do you improve? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Because अभी तो बिल्कुल pinnacle पे हैं.
पता है, I don't see
Rome भी एक
competition as
वक्त-
competition. I see competition as inspiration. It's something that's in my outlook in life. You know, I see you. It's inspiring. I see her. You know, she's a digital artist. She's a chef. She's a model. Amazing. You know what I mean? We want to make synergies, which is what I believe in. And I think in today's world, you need to do that. You know, make synergies and just be inspired. It's not. And you know, the other thing is that today's market is not the same market as 10 years ago, where you only needed one makeup artist.
Yeah.
You know, there are so many people who need so much makeup. Hamari mashallah se film industry, fashion industry, lawn industry. To be honest with you, somebody wants to book me for a job, I don't have dates till the next 2 months.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Which means that there is space for other people to come in, and they should, you know, and prove themselves. I think freelance is good. You know, it's amazing if that's who you are. You know, it's mentality में थोड़ी shift होती है, ठीक है? Freelance में आप अपने बारे में सोचते हैं कि मेरा मेकअप, मेरा ये, मेरा वो. अगर आप एक corporation में चले जाएं तो आप अपने बारे में नहीं सोच सकते. You need to think about आपके आस-पास कौन है, ठीक है? And that's the kind of place where I'm in right now. For me, अब मैं नहीं सोचता कि मैं अब मैं सोचता हूँ कि यार मैं जब जाऊँगा तो what will I leave behind?
Right.
You know,
legacy
क्या होगी मेरी? I want people to remember me as कि हाँ यार ये आया था, जिस तरह आपने बोला था, and he taught people and he changed a whole game change कर दी उसने, you know. And for me that brings me the most joy कि मैं देखता हूँ कि someone who didn't know how to hold a pair of scissors or didn't know how to do a makeup brush or didn't know how to do an eyeshadow or a socket or whatever it is, now is nominated for the Lux, which is actually what's happened. You know, one of my makeup artists is nominated for the Lux, and I'm so proud. You know,
what is the name? Is Curly Balwala? I forgot.
Sunil, yeah.
Sunil, yeah, because I have the nominations and I'm supposed to.
Yeah. So Sunil started, you know, with me. He was an amazing himself. He was amazing, very artistic, but didn't know how to do makeup. You know, and now I see his portfolio, and it makes me proud. You know.
And you're a father as well. You have how many kids?
2 kids, mashallah.
Okay. Love marriage or arrange?
यार मैंने बोला my wife owns Depulex, you know this, right? तो मैंने बोला यार अगर आप competition को beat नहीं कर सकते तो शादी कर लेना, है ना?
ये best है. That's perfect.
So Depulex and Tony and guys, so that's the perfect example
Synergy.
of synergy, not competition. You know what I mean? Just there's a way to make it work, brah.
So मैं propose करूँ
कर ले अभी time है, right here, right now.
But ये तो अब as a company you can grow. अब अगर freelance बंदे को, I'm not gonna ask you a question about freelance, but because kids right now they can't start a company एकदम से, so इसलिए ज़्यादा questions मेरे freelance के बारे में. अगर बच्चा एक आता है और वो makeup कर रहा है, expand कर रहा है, how does he convert into a company? How does he convert himself into a brand?
So man, you know they're
and also wait, also अगर वो आपके पास आता है, they learn from you and then they have to branch out. How does that help you? How does that, you know, because then they open up their own salon and then they have their own
so what we do at Tony and Guy is when someone comes in, a staff member or whatever, we start them from obviously an assistant, and in about you know, actually it takes longer for a doctor does this quicker than a hairdresser, but in about 7 years if they're good, they become educational director. Right? Once they become an educational director, they've seen the way कि किस तरह हमारा game है, किस तरह चलता है, ये seen we in culture क्या है, ठीक है? तो हम उनको, we put them up for a salon, so then they can own a salon with us, right? So that's the perfect example of someone coming in and there. But agar aap freelance hai and you want to do it like that, you know, you got to think, okay? You got to see. Obviously, some people are more people-oriented. Some people are more personal-oriented. Freelance people make a lot of money, the successful ones. maybe as much money as a salon. So they don't want to take on the headache of staff BO, cup BO, sir mera lunch kisi ne kha liya, mera ye kar liya. And this is the stuff that I honestly I deal with, you know. So that's fine, you know. But they're alone. You know, if they want to be with a team, you know, they want to feel inspired that way, then I would say they need to work in a corporation first. You know,
But Huda Beauty became a brand on its own, I think.
Huda Beauty became a brand on its own, but Huda Beauty is a product brand. It's not a service brand. You know what I mean?
Makeup artist वो भी.
But Huda Beauty is Huda Beauty.
Right.
You know, there's no other Huda Beauty makeup artist. There's only
That's what I'm
Huda.
saying. They become a brand.
So there's difference. वो है
पाकिस्तान में कोई अपना मेकअप नहीं बनाता.
अगर आपने प्रोडक्शन करनी है वो अलग बात है. हम अब आप बोल एक सर्विस इंडस्ट्री है और एक ऑब्वियसली मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इंडस्ट्री है.
इसलिए तो कह रहा हूँ फ्रीलांस वाले तो सब कुछ करना चाह रहे हैं ना कि अगर उसने अपना मेकअप लाइन बनाना है, he wants to
If
become a
you want
brand.
to earn, so Huda is an amazing story, yeah, out of Dallas, Texas. She is now one of the richest. She out earned Taylor Swift. She out earned Beyonce last year. I've been following her quite closely. तो हुदा का ये सीन है कि A, she worked really hard. B, she built her name, yeah. And then she obviously had a partner to then start off the production and all of this stuff, you know. And she built it off the back of that, which is amazing also. But then you need that name, you know, you need that whatever.
But you have that name. Why don't you have your own makeup line?
My wife has her own makeup line, that's why.
Synergy.
हाँ, तो मैंने बोला यार आप मेकअप कर ले और हम सर्विस करते हैं.
Primarily, what do you see yourself as?
So
a makeup artist
we
or-
run a distribution company as well, जहाँ पे हम import करते हैं, तो वो हमारा business है.
अच्छा.
तो हम मेकअप सारा import करते हैं और वो my wife manufactures everything.
What is the name of the line?
My line or my wife's?
Your wife's side.
Mustarat Misbah Makeup.
Wow.
So yeah, so she's
You
producing.
covered
it.
all angles. मतलब कोई जगह ही नहीं है.
हाँ हाँ,
But what do you see yourself
we're
as?
starting our foot care and skincare line as well very soon. So that will be mine. Yeah.
But do you see yourself as a stylist or a makeup artist?
I see myself as an artist. As I said, I'm a chef. I'm a DJ.
You're a DJ as well, yeah.
I'm a chef, I'm a DJ, I'm a makeup artist. I don't think as an artist, if tomorrow I feel like becoming a director, मेरा नहीं ख्याल कि कोई मुझे रोक सकता है, you know. तो as it is with this generation, आपको कोई रुकावट नहीं होनी चाहिए, you know. और मैं हर चीज़ में, so yeah, makeup, hair.
And as an outsider, उसको लग रहा है कि यार आप बिल्कुल you've made it. For you, how are you seeing yourself evolving? क्या है next step? I know digital तो कर रहे हैं.
Digital sir, आप देख लें अभी गेम मैंने ऑन करना है.
Digital तो मैं करके.
After weeks
मैं
played,
करके.
I'm like, bruh,
हाँ, but
ये
उसके
नहीं
अलावा
होगा
how
अभी.
do you
हाँ?
what's the next step? क्या where do you see yourself now? Because मेरे लिए अगर मैं देखता हूँ मुझे लगता है कि यार sorted है, retirement plan ready है boy का. Easy.
सर यू नो फेसबुक और इंस्टाग्राम पे लोग देखते
वही ना,
हैं वो उधर बड़ी अच्छी लगती है. वो नहीं देखते कि घर पे डांट कितने पड़ते हैं, बच्चों को किस तरह उठाते हैं, कोई डॉक्टर के पास लेके जा रहे हैं. But I think the next step would be I want to do something for Pakistan. I want to manufacture something in Pakistan, made in Pakistan for Pakistan, and this is the kind of line. This is the kind of mentality I'm going through right now. But let's see how it goes.
Real nice.
Yeah.
टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स ज़रा मेरे लंबे बालों के लिए मुझसे लोग ज़रा पूछते हैं कि यार लंबे बालों के टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स क्या है. सो जस्ट अ फ्यू टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स इवन फॉर स्टूडेंट्स जो कि जल्दी से तैयार होकर कॉलेज जाते हैं, क्या 5-6 चीज़ें जो फॉलो कर सकते हैं कि यार वो ढंग के लगें, इंसान के बच्चे लगें जो वो कॉलेज हैं.
So
लॉन्ग हेयर एंड शॉर्ट हेयर जस्ट डिवाइडेड. और लड़कों के लिए टिप्स देते रहती हैं. लड़कों का बताओ यार. लड़कों का बताओ.
look, अगर आप एक अगर आप
This is what I use. This is
amazing.
This is what I use.
This is amazing. So we import this. This is Label M as well. And this, have you used it? Is it good?
This is what I use.
This is really good.
I found out about it after 5 years. मेरे बाल तब तक मतलब मुझे बहुत लेट
Yeah,
पता
sorry,
चला.
मैं डिजिटल थोड़ा सा देर पे
नहीं, मैं वही ना, मुझे नहीं पता चला.
कुछ पता चल जाएगा आपको.
इसलिए तो कह रहा हूँ अगर आए गए तो कोई टिप्स दे दे कि लंबे बालों के लिए अगर हैं तो किस तरह से उन्हें मैनेज करना चाहिए, छोटे बाल हैं तो किस तरह से मैनेज करना चाहिए.
लंबे बाल जो है you need to be careful. ठीक है, you need to make sure for as a guy, you know, don't shampoo too much. I know guys really love to shampoo every day.
ये देखो ना वे
बस हम करते हैं आपके लिए डोंट वरी ठीक है एंड एज योर हेयर ग्रोज लॉन्गर इट ग्रोज ओल्डर या तो जैसे ही पुराना होता है तो यू नीड टू रियली टेक केयर ऑफ इट यू नो ऑयलिंग यूजिंग ग्रेट प्रोडक्ट्स आई थिंक जो आज चेंज हो गया है फ्रॉम बैक इन द डे इज टेक्नोलॉजी या तो मेकअप में टेक्नोलॉजी यू नो यू हैव फोटो फिनिश यू हैव दिस यू हैव दैट हेयर में इतना ज़्यादा टेक्नोलॉजी आ गया है एंड यू रियली नीड टू कीप अप टू डेट विद द काइंड ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स यू यूज़ योर स्टाइलिंग देखिए हर कोई सोचता है कि सर आप कितना देर लगाते हैं अपने बाल करने के आई टेक लिटरली 3 minutes in the morning it takes me more than that
सबसे annoying client जो भी तक आया जो कि एक होता है ना क्वेश्चन जो बंदा कहता है कि यार फिर से ये सवाल क्या है
आप थोड़े से हो रहे हैं you know
मेरा तो काम ही है बढ़िया
सबसे अनोइंग सवाल ये है कि यार आई टेल यू कपल ऑफ थिंग्स दैट रियली एक पहली बात ये है बोल रहे हैं क्या सर मेरे जो सफ़ेद बाल को अगर आप निकालेंगे ना उसमें से दो और बाल मैंने बोला मैं तो सारे सफ़ेद बाल निकाल दूँ मेरे तो पूरे बाल हो जाएंगे वापस यू नो द अदर थिंग इज जब से मैंने कलर किया है ना वो सफ़ेद होने शुरू हो गए मेरे बाल मैंने बोला जब से आपने कलर शुरू किया ऑब्वियसली आप बूढ़े हो रहे थे और आपके सफ़ेद बाल तो आने ही होने थे यू नो आई मीन लाइक सो that's also a myth. So, but you know, it's all about education and
so one final tip to the kids who want to become a stylist and artist like you. वो उन्हें क्या एक पैंथरा आपका follow करें तो they can make it.
यार कोई easy way out नहीं है.
But one line मतलब एक tip कि यार education तो चल रही है. उसके साथ एक line ये कर लो for beginners and you can make it.
Believe in yourself.
That's very generic. नहीं कुछ बेहतर दे यार ऐसे नहीं.
One line for the generation. I would say, you know, you are going to go through a lot of stuff and just don't give up. Honestly, like every single day will be a struggle and every single day will be something. But if you really, अगर आपको मोहब्बत है अपने फन से, तो आप give up ना करें and just keep going. And एक ना एक दिन तो something will break through, hopefully.
Thank you so much for being on the show, Anusha and Shamal. I hope you guys can learn something from it. Education साथ लेके चलो लेकिन बाकी सब जो है ना आता रहेगा. Take care.